This is Ling Chi, brush painting for beginners from Oriental Art Supply. Today we're going to do koi. There's other names called carps, and it's inspired by this book called Drawing Goldfish and Golden Carps. And koi that has a representative in Chinese culture is for longevity, because the koi fish can be lived very, very long time. So it's a good symbol for people on their birthdays for a gift. And then also there's another story about golden koi jump in front of Dragon Gate and has brought the prosperity to a family. So anyway, so today we're just going to show you how to do the fish. And then in this book has water, has lilies, then you and then also lotus, so you can make a big composition out of it. But we are going, since this course is for beginners, so we're just going to do a very simple fish to show you how to do the koi. I'm using pea paper because it's very moisture friendly. There's a lot of line work here, so so you want to make sure that it's not too moisture sensitive. If you use a shem paper or any paper who is very sensitive to moisture, then I would suggest you to use the glue water, which is 3/4 cups of water with 1 whole tube of glue we sell, and that will reduce the runniness of the moisture. So I'm going to use 2 brushes. One is Lotus Petal for this size. You can do bigger if full Lotus brush if you want to do a bigger koi. And for this size, the Lotus Petal is very friendly. And then I'm going to use Happy Tail. Happy Tail and Happy Dot versus these are our newer line brush. They are a little bit more shorter than our traditional Happy Dot. Happy Dot is more versatile, but as far as control the line, the shorter bristle brush in the line brush, Happy Tail, it's much more easier for beginners. So I'm going to use the Happy Tail for the lines and use the shade for the Lotus Petal for the shade. So I have Best Bottle ink here, and I'm going to turn the fish around this way. So first, I use light ink for the line. So again, this is on our pea paper. So first, I'm going to do the lip of the fish. And then second, I'm doing the whisker. on the fish. And then I'm going to start making the head of the fish. So if you, then I'm doing the eyes. So this is important. This is very close to the side of the line, the side of the head. And then the other fish eyes is parallel, and then so make sure they lined up. And then I'm going to use a very dark ink for the eyebrow. So it's like a half a circle. And then the next step, it's a very important, most challenging line for me. So I want you to think about it. So it's right T-shape to the lip, 1/3 of the head space, and then it's a S stroke. So if you're not very familiar with it, I will practice that first. So it's a T-shaped straight line. So then, Evan is a fish guy. So then I'll do, is it called gill?
Mm-hmm.
So all these are parallel with each other. And then follow this. I'm going to finish the shape of the fish. So then I'm going to do the, Evan, do I call it fin?
Fins.
Fins. So I'm loading my Lotus petal with light ink, about 1/4, and then I dip into the darker ink. So and then I'm going to do the tail. And then I'm going to use the light ink to the, on the book, there is a lot more than what I'm doing, so I'm just doing the And I'm using darker ink to show the texture of the fin. Okay. Then I'm going to use some lighter to medium ink. To shade. And I have Kuretake set. The color is not as important. You can use the bright light too, so I'm having some orange. Just to add more color to this fish. Even add some yellow. So here is my koi. I hope you will give it a try, have a good time, and see you next time.